you can replace your slugga, your little pistol, and if your pistol is not, if you upgrade to a big chopper or power claw, don't keep your pistol because it's not doing anything for you, besides your little one shot. But for a measly little 5 points, you can get a twin link shooter. So hey, a little bit of extra shots helps out. A shooter rocket combi weapon, no, don't ever really get that. For fun, maybe, for fun. But then there's a shooter scorcher. Shooter scorcher. That's just fantastic. Because I always bring 1 or 2 of these, sometimes even 3 in my Nobz squads. Because you're going in, you're getting out, you're about to assault. A scorcher is a heavy flamer, okay? So it's better than just a normal burning just flamer template. You know, higher strength and better AP. And so you can just you can charge out, you put those guys on the edge, you crisscross flame. Actually, yeah, let's show you guys that. All right, so we're gonna pretend this truck has your squad of Nobz. And it's careening up the side of the board, not careening out of control, you know, just normal careening. So it's running up, you have your Nobz squad, and it's just like boys, go watch the boy Tactica. You can reach as far and as effective unloading with trucks. But if your truck moves its 12, which is, we'll say it's about here. So he runs over, rolls his, oh, that's a 10. That's an artillery dice. What am I doing with that? We'll just pretend it passed its difficult terrain test, because it almost always does. So you have your Nobz led by Pinky, of course. Got a few Power Klaws in there. Got a few combi Scorches. I know there's more than a couple Power Klaws in there. But anyways, you unload, up to, 2 inches. So you just spread out, try to get just that perfect 2 inches on both ends. And then with a flame template, which is on the other side of the room, you think I'd be prepared. Okay, so you can see, and you'll learn how to judge this, but, so I hit 5 with that one, and another 5 with this one, maybe even 6, if you just touch the tap there. And so all of a sudden, you get 10 strength 5 hits on a squad that have decent AP, so I mean, Marines have power armor, right? But if you're facing maybe a squad of big Hormagaunts or Termagaunts or big squad of guards, who knows what you're fighting, but it doesn't matter whether it's high or low. If it's just maybe a couple Terminators, maybe 2, or a big heavy monstrous creature, then you probably wouldn't want to use your Scorches quite yet, but you can use them later maybe. Doesn't matter because you only get 1 shot per game, so don't waste it. But with all those hits, you're probably going to kill a couple. Also, that's fantastic, because you're going to be able to charge in, easily wipe these guys. If it's a bigger squad, you want those extra wounds in your favor, of course. And almost best situation with Nobz is to not completely wipe them out, but you can't really count on that. You just want to wipe them out as much as you can. And so, yeah, all these, they look such a big, nasty squad, but they fit in just like boys into transports. And so you can fit a full squad of 10 either into a truck or a battle wagon. It doesn't matter. So there's your Nobz, but wait, there's more. Okay, and so now there's other options, another 4 options that each knob can take separately. Okay, this is really important because, well, whatever. Also, when you give cyborg bodies with a pain boy, they all have to take it or none of them take it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It says all models in the pain boys unit may have that. So I'm pretty sure you just have to give it to everybody because it's 5 points per model. Okay? And you can give the Grotto Orderly to the pain boy for 1 reroll, feel no pain. That's kind of like if you have extra points to get that. Otherwise, meh. Although it could be, really important if your pain boy is going to die. You get that 1 last roll in to save a guy. So it's up to you guys. I personally don't really usually need it. It doesn't play a huge role. You usually forget about it. So anyways, those 4 upgrades. Any knob can take heavy armor, which gives upgrades from a t-shirt save down to a 50-50 save, which is a big deal. Then a boss pole. Now, no matter how many boss poles you give, you can only make 1 failed reroll morale check per check. So if you fail morale, you can roll it, once per phase, as normal. But you can take multiple, so if the one dies, then you still have another one. And we'll see, I'll get to how one could die or one not. And a Wog Banner. Now Wog Banner is awesome. Mine disappeared. I have, look, he's holding it. He doesn't know where it went. I don't know. It's lost. It's that, that big bag of orc stuff that you have, and it's just like bits everywhere, and you're just, okay, it's all down there, and then, 6 months pass, and you're like, it's not all down there anymore. Cats, I blame cats. They destroy everything that is orky. Anyways, Wog Banner increases your weapon skill by 1. Doesn't seem like a lot, but when you have weapon skill 4, you hit most everything in the world on a 4+. Almost all the time. But then those special guys that have that weapon skill 5 hit you on a 3. So you're like, oh. So you upgrade that, all of a sudden they hit you on a 4. Not only that, but most things is a 4+. You upgrade to 5, you're hitting on 3s now. That is a huge number of attacks that get through, especially when you have Power Klaws. And so I almost say it's almost a necessary upgrade. It's a lot of points though. Well, it's 15 points. So it's like as much as an attack swig, and I always bring an attack swig. So it's strongly recommended. Not always needed, but very strongly. If you got a squad of 10, of course bring it. If you got a smaller squad, strongly think it. If you can use your points maybe somewhere else, okay, do that. But look into the Wog Banner. It's amazing. Okay, now with all of these options, okay, that I went through, there's just like this whole page, which is crazy for orcs because we just don't get that. Like I'll go to the other like a Burna can be a Burna and that's it. Well, you can upgrade to a mech. Anyways, but okay, Nobz. You can have all those different upgrades, and so all of a sudden, you're like, okay, I got 6 Nobz here, so I give them. I'll give one a Pain Boy. Okay, so I got 5 Nobz and 1 unique one. And so I give them all cyber body, all heavy armor. Okay, and then I give 1 a boss pool. So now I got 2 unique Nobz and 4 main ones. And then I'll give that a big Choppa as well. Okay. Then I'll give another one a big Choppa and a Combi Scorcha. Okay, so now I have a couple left that are still unique. Then I give another one a Power Klaw. Then I give another one a Power Klaw and a boss pool. Then I give another one a big Choppa and an ammo runt. Oh, did I talk about that? Ammo runts. You can give ammo runts to any of the Nobz and they get to reroll an attack, shooting attack. But it's only 3 points. And so if you're like, skimming down as much as you can to make them all unique, once they're all unique, you do the shenanigans of wound allocation. So it's like, oh, you got 6 wounds on me? Okay, I put 1 on each, and I get to roll for it, each of them. Okay, I failed like 3 of them, then I get to roll Feel No Pain. Okay, 1 Nob gets 1 wound. Or, if you miraculously fail all of them, 1 wound on each Nob, they're all still alive. Now I get to hit you back full strength. Okay, and so it's very important, although it's kind of weird and silly. If you're paying that much points for Nobz, you do need full wound allocation. So whether you're bringing 10 or 3, make all of them different, and your wounds last a lot longer. Usually. Unless you get hit with those strength 8 instant kill sad weapons. Oh, that's why I always bring boom guns on my list in case anyone brings enemy Nobz against me. Boom gun, done. So that's Nobz.